This isn't working out. Tell him it takes time to get to know each other. It takes time, I'm telling you. It won't, and I can hear the stupid spider.
Please use the stairs. Your ass exceeds this elevator weight limit. So is your head, dipshit. Great. Come back. Did you pay someone to think it for you? Big words for a guy who haven't talked with someone besides his sister. Amazing that one almost make you sound smart. Let's just pretend this never happened. Yeah? Kids today. They told me I could be anything, so I became everything. The necrotic sloppy is crazy. Getting a riser for the risen before divorce. After divorce, what is the first thing you do when you wake up? Pee. Open the curtains. Get out of bed. 6th graders when I was in the 1st grade. 6th graders now. I wish everyone was addicted to crack. Timmy, what the duck? Sid from Ice Age be like. I love little kids that share too much information. Today a girl came in with her mom to order food, and I told her I liked her dress. She said, "Thanks, my mom stole it from Target." Imagine how strong a Zula's feet must smell. All that fire bending while wearing shoes without any ventilation would cause so much sweaty musk to build up. Your police showed up at my nana's with a warrant for my grandpa's arrest for non-payment of child support. She got his ashes and handed it to them LMAO. Signing up for a gym membership. Cancelling a gym membership. I had a roommate who ducked my jar of peanut butter once. Took a long time before I felt comfortable eating peanut butter again. Well, you said you weren't sure if we were going to use it, so I did. I would jump into an industrial paper shredder so that there's a chance that my body is recycled into toilet paper that you might use. Just do nothing. It is impossible. Just do it. Nothing is impossible. Click, click. I tried milking a pig once. To be perfectly honest, the amount of effort wasn't worth it. The milk didn't taste any good, and he got very angry that I tried. He? Who would win? One beefy 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell. The immune system of a child in the Victorian era. Evaporated milk. That's right, a Victoria's Secret agent. Walmart employees after having to listen to shitty Christmas songs for 3 hours straight. And my suffering. Don't do war. World leaders. How will you enforce that? I wish. Your week is full of victories. Has anyone tried making edibles but without weed? Like virgin edibles or something? Bitch, you mean food? Me every night. Using phone cause can't sleep. Can't sleep cause using phone. My brain when I try to make it learn something that I'm not interested in. Could not copy files because no. Grunch. I feel like pit bulls are the black people of the dog world every time someone mentions a pit bull. It's that one person like, of course it was them, like, bro, don't blame the dog, blame the owner. Quick question, is it for duck's sake or for duck's sake? It's for a work email so as to sound professional. Oh my god, I just realized why my senior grandma's laptop dies when she unplugs it. I realized my grandma dies when we unplug her. Skill issue. World War II veterans. Another silly World War II movie. Let's see how inaccurate this one is. Those same veterans watching Saving Private Ryan. Good girls swallow. Fight eating disorders. I almost ruined an 8-year-old relationship by transforming into my trainer's boyfriend. Just helped my neighbor bury a rolled-up carpet in the woods. She said her husband would have done it. But he is out of town. Pay it forward. Be the change. Every time I step outside, my tongue goes crazy, trying to find this man's balls like a magnetic pin on a compass. What's the answer to 230 minus 220 times 0.5? That's right, 5. Yeah. No, it's actually 120. Yeah. No war. They make a compelling argument. This is your Pokemon. This is your Pokemon on drugs. I have a crossover episode with Generator Rex. I have crossover episode with Secret Saturday. I want a crossover episode. I offer my kids $500 for every on their report card. It sends the message that education is a priority in our household, and it costs me absolutely nothing since my kids aren't that bright. 5 stars. I am the author, and I think I did a pretty good job. Service was awful. Food was great. Many items were not available. The service was so bad it was actually entertaining. Hey Todd, go kill yourself. Me in the middle of teaching my lesson. Student frantically raises hand. Me, yes? Student, I like your socks. There are more hydrogen atoms in a single molecule of water than there are stars in the entire solar system. Left in storage for over 6 years, 80% battery. IKEA job interview. Please have a seat. The tables have turned. Ash, I choose you. If I go to sleep, my free time will end. And tomorrow will start. The ancient Greeks, when they chose a highly venomous animal to symbolize healing. Yeah, this is big brain time. Catholic converter. The power of Chrysler compels you. Friend, I hate myself. Me, why? You're such an amazing person. Friend, oh yeah, name one good thing about me. Me after taking a life-changing decision, but it doesn't go as I planned. Shit. First graders when they put a ball under their shirt. I'm gonna have a baby. Berlin to Warsaw in one tank. When you realize you were the good boy all along. Me closes my eyes during a shower. All monsters in a 5-mile radius. Fast travel. Here lies the man who discovered dynamite. And here also. More, here's some more. And here, this floor tile exists. How my 8-year-old brain saw this. Were you at the police station earlier? See? Why? I was feeling lonely, so I walked in and told them I was smuggling heroin up my ass and can't get it out. They couldn't find it, but I got off like 5 times while they were searching. We are no longer friends because I just can't. Finally, a kid without smartphones. My mum pretending to like the macaroni art I showed her. Me pretending to like the Facebook meme she showed me. German, Doofenshmirtz. English, fool in pain. Oh, you're old. Are you this old? What slowly turned into porn, according to Rule 34. Everything. What about that stick I found on a hike last week? If you're brave enough, you can shove it up your ass and use it as a dildo. The idea of ghosts that moan may have been started by children that heard their parents having Shreks in an adjacent room and denied having heard it. That explains ectoplasm too. I love you. Her? Me? My husband once said if he got catcalled, he'd take it as a compliment instead of being offended. To teach him a lesson, I got some women from work to catcall him during his jog today, and he came home so happy and confident that now I can never tell him the truth. Interviewer. So why should we hire you? Me, 'cause you're hiring. The longest drum solo was 10 hours and 26 minutes and was performed by the child sitting behind me on Delta Flight 963 from Los Angeles to Tokyo. When you're busting a nut and she aims your dick towards you, you're a monster. What are some fun facts about the penis? You can use it to make more people. Tears penis off, I freaking hate people. First man in space. First man on the moon. Why science teachers should not be given playground duty. When you tell your non-scientist friends about your research and they don't understand it, but they support you anyway. Yeah, science. So today I met his father and his father is my gynecologist. Dad sees her asshole getting more and more dilated as the months go by. Sheds tear. That's my boy. Generation Z is addicted to nostalgia because they feel like they have no future. So, what's you all in for? Not a huge fan. When you paid for an hour and you still have 58 minutes. Interviewer. So tell me a few reasons why you want this job. Me, money can be exchanged for goods and services. Okay, I'll be that guy who's the big-titted goth girl. I'll search all of our goth girls for you. Good God, man. It's been 4 hours. Are you okay? My right hand and penis really hurt, but the search must go on. Is it really worth it? After babe kisses your forehead. 46 presidents, 1 civil war. 61 kings, 3 major civil wars. 2 kings, 8 dictators, 30 presidents, 5 coups, 1 former dictator elected president. Biggest corruption history scandal. My wife thinks I'm totally insane. She's right you don't have a wife. How I want to be treated behind closed doors. Good girl. My good girl. That was great. What the... Boink! One more wish. Really think about it, okay? Huh? Who, James? He don't even be looking at me like that. He like my brother. Don't worry about him, lol. James? Despicable. The guy that saw just a lonely plane reach Hiroshima. Stupid Americans. What damage could they possibly think to achieve with only one play? Suddenly, Father Schober was not sure whether he really should have bought the new crucifix at IKEA. Class when you accidentally call teacher mum. The teacher when you accidentally call her mom? Brew, why the duck is this in YouTube? 10 hours of soft, lowly breathing. You watched it all? My brain. Poke it. Me, why? My brain, just do it. What are some sequels which are better than the original? World War II, 'cause it had a more memorable villain. Reading cooking instructions off the bag I just threw out. Writers trying not to make the girl protagonist fall in love with the boy protagonist. Watching your favorite show, movie from your childhood only to realize it's shit. Gruesome. White racists, go back to Africa. Black people. Hold on. This whole operation was your idea. My mum adopted a blind Bengal. This is what he does when he gets lost or confused. Dad, Mum, I'm Gatherer. All that'll happen is he'll fall in love somehow, and then whoever they fall in love with will die tragically. Why doesn't Spider-Man fall in love with Green Goblin or Carnage? Easy win. That would make a weird porno still would watch. 4-year-old me pretending to be a monster. Dad pretending to be scared. Me, just sleep 20 more minutes. Me, how about 30 minutes? Me, just skip work. Me, just quit your job. Damn, I miss her too much. I bought a bottle and I pierced it and sucked it till I fell asleep. People who saw someone die. How did you feel at that moment? My mother died in my arms. Will never forget the feeling of complete shock and devastation. I'm so sorry. Username checks out, I guess. This is an egg. This is a frying pan. This is an egg in a frying pan. Don't vape indoors. Girls looking at boys. Boys looking at girls. Don't they call this an Alabama omelet? Because it's in bread? Me walking past the dishes in the sink. I've upgraded to Windows 98. Why did they release it 75 years early, man? What? Excuse me. The what duo? We stopped checking for monsters under your bed when we realized they were inside us. When today's safety meeting is about what you did yesterday. This mother ducker dropped one song and dipped. Who the duck is this? Somebody that we used to know. Romans, we don't like kings. Augustus, what if I'm a king but I call myself an emperor? Romans, you son of a bitch, I'm in. It's just gay porn. It's not gonna kill ya. Iranian here. I beg to differ. Fair enough. What if Edvard Munch was really trying to paint a dog with long ears? But he wasn't a good painter and people got all excited about his painting, so he just kinda went along with it. Well, now I can't unsee that. Feminist, I'll use my mother's last name. Me, you mean your grandfather's. Feminist, I just hate you so much. Random terrorist group in the Middle East when some CIA agent pays them a visit. Always a pleasure to have our board of directors visit. Dana, you will fight Amegmedov Abdul Nashi Provistanis Opinur Mago Makasev fighter. How does Pedro Pascal play the slickest, most disarming and intimidating characters in Game of Thrones, Star Wars and Narcos, and show up for every interview looking like the guy you forgot has been crashing on your couch for the last 3 weeks? Never ask a woman her age. A man his salary. Imperial Japan. Why we know since World War II that humans are around 72% water. Is magic real, Grandma? It's all around us. Just look closely. I've been asked to say a few words about my time at this company. My father brought home 20 piglets and he had me name them and help raise them. One day when they'd grown, he brought me out and those whose name I couldn't recall were sent to slaughter. I happily recited all 20 with ease, but as I turned to my father, I realized I couldn't remember his name. Bro, did you really just talk during silent reading time? iPhone better. No Android better. Walkie-talkie, correct? Oh, cool bug facts. The highest honor in journalism is being murdered by the CIA. Me, okay, I'm done spending money. Friend, wanna go eat? Me. My hand sucks. I can't even see her photo. Is it okay now? Shoujo Kayuku. Man didn't even need to wait for someone to ask. Damn, is Reddit efficient now? What do you mean? I'm too controlling. You heard me. I brought beer. You're writing a book about your father. What's the title? No, Daddy. Just issues. No one. 7-year-old me going up the stairs. Me after Mom said no. Dad saying okay. Just because he's disabled doesn't mean he's a monster. Delete this disgusting post. Lady Gaga helping Owen, a disabled little monster, get back to his place at the Joanne World Tour last night. When your weird soul finds another weird soul, and you're just two weird little souls having fun on this earth together? You mad, babe? No? Let's see a smile then. Okay now, when a teacher comes out, everybody looks straight up. 5 years old me trying to see if the fridge bulb remains on after I close the door. Me finding all my childhood Legos. You're as beautiful as the day I lost you. Brazil man complains of severe back pain. Finds out he has 3 kidneys. Black market sellers, I smell profit. The best man at a wedding today. The best man at a wedding in 16th century Scotland. Bats have arse cheeks. Gaiat, that's a bat. Suddenly, Diana understood why so much food fell of her plates. Saddam Hussein, human rights activist. Ham and cheese on an onion roll. Why do you care so damn much about your lightsaber color? It defines who I am. I'll have a whiskey. Another. Somewhere between these two moments, we all grew up. I am Iron Man, and I am Iron Man. That's 12 inches or 30 centimeters. Satisfy your Valentines with a foot long. I notice they don't give the option to cut it in half. He who controls the pumpkin spice controls the white girls. Jesse, I don't know what. You think I did? But I can assure you, I never ate the cheese. All of your problems are because you are not drinking enough water. Holy crap! These residents are getting evil. Modern problems require modern solutions. I'm so proud of our son off to his first job. Never forget where you came from. The drop her off at work with her car starter kit. The Hat Man is here. He brought crab rangoons. New York is building this U-shaped skyscraper. This is so big that a plane can easily go through it. 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 stones with 1 bird. Light turns yellow. Car in front of me stops. Me! We both could have made it. What's the most attractive quality a person can have? Empathy. A generosity of spirit. Integrity. Not caring about the children in my basement. OnlyFans models. They're simps. Kids today, Mum, I want a PS5. What I want when I was a kid? Husband, we don't have any more room for more cats. Me? Have you seen that potato peeler thingy? She left you 2 days ago. Normalize this by age 25. Wake up at 4 a.m., 4 hours of deep work. Cook your own food. Keep your life private. Spend 1 hour in the gym. Sleep 7 to 8 hours daily, meditation 15 minutes. What else would you add? 270 minutes of edging. You again. Stop rubbing against the lamp. What ya mean? I'm too controlling. Checks fridge for snack. Why there no snack? Never knew my car came with these nugget warmer. Heroic pit bull runs back into burning house to bite one more child. When you're tired and unmotivated as hell, and your favorite song starts playing. Are you stupid? No. Why? Because there is always a you in stupid. Well, there's an I in stupid too. Wait, no? 17-year-olds in 1945 thinking that they won't have to go to war. The same guy 5 years later in Korea. When your kids get hepatitis B instead of hepatitis A+. Boomers yelling at millennials for toast. Millennials yelling at boomers for ruining the world. Gen Z snorts Tide Pod and yets into traffic. Gen X. You may have cried in Toy Story 3, Marley and Me, Titanic, The Notebook, etc. But you know this is the real deal. Drunk girls peeing next to the car. Dad trying to fix the car. Me holding the light. Hey look, I returned the cart. It only took me like, what? 10 seconds? 11 tops. When there's a spider lowering itself from the ceiling in your living room. That's odd. My neck suddenly feels better. Me has free time, my girlfriend. Wouldn't that make it? Our time. When you haven't been sick in a while and you feel a sore throat coming on. Ah, shit. Here we go again. I really want to make a breakthrough in quantum. Fractal light weaving mutations through human-machine interface. Suwoo, what are you going to do with the other 11 months? High-frequency ejaculation with the latest cutting-edge porn delivered straight to my brain interface in digital 80,000. You're under arrest for being too cute. We do not have Wi-Fi talk to each other. Pretend it's 1995. Former Yugoslavians. I cancelled a job interview today just so I could follow this guy around. Or I paid a lot for that. Are you gonna sell him like you did mine? When Mary Jane is in trouble, but attendance is 20%. I just got noticed by $1 billion company. It's a copyright claim. Nobody. Girls after interview. Does anyone else feel lied to? Roadrunner, speed 20 miles per hour. Coyote, speed 35 to 43 miles per hour. Me seeing a bunch of people talk about a movie that made my childhood and saying it's shit. Babe, are you okay? You barely even touched the Nachosaurus. When your internet friend is silent for a long time, but you suddenly get sent a meme from them. I thought I lost you, boy. You are without a doubt the worst Mesopotamian copper merchant I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me. I take it you haven't had Shreks for a while. I made you a cup of tea, dear. I'm over here. The neurodivergent urge to get 3 drinks. For caffeine, for hydration, for fun. Me trying not to tell someone what I've bought them as a present. When you get the movie IT on bootleg. Me walking to my mother to show her the drawing I made. Nah, Pitbull's gotta be black. Yeah, and pit hags call you racist if you don't like the breed responsible for 66% of human fatalities and is in the news just about every couple of days for killing a toddler or old lady. You racist POS. How can you talk about my nig bull, Tybone? He didn't do nothing wrong that toddler's arm will grow back. I wonder what happened to the sausage. I don't believe it. I'm gonna have to take dogs for more walks. I show Portal to my toddler son, and he likes it. My toddler son masters Portal. I get to tell him about Portal 2. I can't use the computer tonight. Dad has to scroll down to his year of birth. $500 an hour, and I'll change into anyone you want. He died of natural causes. You pushed him off a roof. Gravity is natural, isn't it? Everybody making jokes. But we lucky the Swiss never entered the world wars. Not saying my ex is fat, but my memory foam mattress bed took a year to forget her. We found out you are 0.1% Native American. I was unfaithful to you once with some redhead. In the men's room of a pool hall in 1971, I was drunk. That was me. Either I can suddenly read Arabic or I'm high as duck. But does that picture behind her say, "Go duck yourself"? Some rare mice can have golden fur. Some even rarer mice can have wavy golden fur. This is a shiny Pokemon. A little girl wrote to Los Angeles County officials asking for permission to keep a unicorn in her backyard if she could find one. Animal Control agreed, granting her their very first unicorn license. Homies hyped me up. Thought I looked kinda cute. Might delete later, I don't know. Range of weapons for mother. Close range. From a distance. Wireless. What boys fought. What men fought. When the TikTok girl is doing dances and hits her elbow on a desk. Got pain. You deserve it. What a smart design. Realization. You ever forget what you're doing and you just stand there loading? Eat up, champ. They call me Walter. Why don't they just call me Walt? Huh? To be completely honest, I'm not sure if the museum is open or not. When you finally find the person who has been ruining your life. Me thinking about whether to be skinny or be happy. When your mother tells you not to use your bed as a trampoline, but you hear her use it in the evening with the neighbor. Society be like, this young koala has a mental health problem. US military drafting for World War III in 2023. Damn Schwarty. There was no way you could know you'd end up hurting your ankle with those oversized boots. Pug owners, my dog is the cutest thing ever. The dog. When you thoughtfully send him a meme and he says, I saw that one earlier. But you just couldn't stop, Lion. I've been eating the wrong chocolate. Strength 3 million, 400,000 versus 2 million. 10 million all combatants. Casualties and losses, total dead. 20 to 30 million, 10 million combatants, but up to 30 million deaths. If my calculations are correct. War crimes. Don't forget to feed your blanket. When your mom isn't around to button up your jacket. Spielberg filming the horrors of the Holocaust. Spielberg the next day looking at 3D dinosaurs. My human is obsessed with working out. He goes to the gym every day. Doesn't he know his body is perfect? It's his face that's a problem. Hydrogen floats on air. Fill balloon with hydrogen. Fly! Me patiently waiting for him to make the first move, because as nasty as I am, I'm still shy. I want a goth girlfriend and I want her now. Get scared. This place looks safe. I'll just park here. Our wireless doorbells sitting on their chargers. In your opinion, which country has the best food? Belgium. Because my mum is here and her food is the best. How it looks. How it feels. Car wash. Ready? Here it comes. Sneaking alcohol into the office like. Work documents. I've been asked to say a few words about my time at this company. Ah, yes. Enslaved happiness. Way big after escaping the Omnitrix. I've mastered the ability of standing so incredibly still that I become invisible to the eye. Scientists. If we don't act fast, the ice caps will only keep getting hotter. The ice cap. I can see why the Titanic hit. I don't know. I prefer not to duck a fish, to be honest. That octopussy is self-lubricating, though. So are human and presumably highly on vaginas. But I guess this is a gaming-related subreddit, so I shouldn't expect everyone here to know that. Okay, but like, octopussy. You raise a good point, but I'm personally not a fan of seafood. This is my childhood, not yours. When your grandpa with Alzheimer's beats you at every game so you pull out the memory games, you just got vectored. Boomers. I hate my wife. Millennials. I hate my life. Gen Z. Hand over your money. This is a strawberry. Haiti's first president Jean-Jacques Dessalines called Polish people the white Negroes of Europe. which was then regarded a great honor, Haiti, Poland, N-word past. Ladies, what is the worst lie you have heard come out of a man's mouth? Apparently men are very creative with their lies. Found a bra in his suitcase and he said it's his from when he was fat years back. He said he had big B++Bs and kept it to remind him how far he's come with his weight loss journey. I want to be this rich. How did you get the house back from the bank? I bought the bank. My wife doing anything. Me, baby. I'll be whatever you want me to be. Dogs have, on average, 319 bones in their bodies. Humans have 206, but your mom is about to have 207. I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me. A kid's opinion. Whoa! An adult. This is worthless. Deadpool can sell parts of his bodies infinitely and become filthy rich. Sir, this is a Wendy's. The speed of light. Are 34 artists going somewhere? When you are a prostate doctor and your childhood bully walks in, we need to fight, huh? You're too weak to fight seriously. Oh, you're right. Give me a second. Is this better? Nobody. People in toothpaste commercials. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It's Jim, damn it. The economy is too bad. Duck it, I'll just start selling coke. 12-year-old me in the back of class imagining fighting a dragon. 25-year-old me at work imagining fighting a dragon. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Last night I killed a politician. My daughter, my here to listen to your sins, not your community service work. You AirPods think you're so great, huh? But can you do this? Wow, what idiot, right? Right? Caught you. You are looking at Bionicle memes again, aren't you? No, it's just incest porn, I swear. Generation Z, 2000 to 2012, 1997 to 1999. Jada Pinkett Smith was shocked Will Smith called her wife as he slapped Chris Rock at Oscars. Gen Z realizing that they will have to work at old age, no pension, less workforce, and with inflation problems because someone taught printing money was a good idea. Do you want to make money from your home? Yes, then sell it. Me sniffing in my man's scent as I hug him. Did you hear? It turns out old power cords are really valuable. Good thing Dad kept them. We never should have doubted him. When you are behind someone at a cash machine, gently kiss their neck to let them know you are not a threat. When she's cute as duck, loyal and listens to heavier music than you do. The age I'm turning next year sounds a little too serious, like why am I growing so fast? Bob, you gotta see this guy. He could be your twin. Wishing well. I wish to be irresistible to men. Poof. Did some laundry today. One washcloth fell on the floor. Pixar theory. What the hell happened here? The Taco Bell employee using all the cosmic forces of this reality to screw up. Two things on my order. Empty inside, but still drippy. You need nether items to access the end, and so it is just a fact that the nether helps complete the end. The nether and end have always been connected. Just like the Pentagon losing $2.3 trillion a day before 9/11 is connected. Well, that was unexpected. Not to the Pentagon. Wow. A second unexpected punch to the stomach. Is this what New York felt like 22 years ago? When a new student comes to your class, but instead of doing cringy Fortnite dances, he does the club penguin dance. I like this one. I bring a sort of annoying brat vibe to the dynamic that soft-dom don't really appreciate. What being an adult feels like. How much money do you have in your wallet right now? Me? A mosquito. Not in my human best friend's house. The spoon when the ice cream is too hard. What's your favorite childhood memory? Me, not paying bills? Damn, no New Year's kiss again. I'm starting to think I'm ugly. If I swipe my finger across your face, I could dig a trench deep enough to have another war in. Hey, my friend over there thinks you're cute. I can't wait to share it with you and do all the things loved here. Are you ready? Take that and that. Fascinating. Nobody is born cool, except of course, small YouTubers that help you with the exact thing you're having problems with. Nobody. My grandparents for no reason. I said, you rich today? I'm sorry. We lost him. Hitler dies. The world, hooray. The Dutch Hitler dude, what new? I went back in time and killed Adolf Hitler. Who? How did you grow up so horny, even though you only used to watch cartoons as a kid? The cartoon I used to watch as a kid. Honse. Kids playing with toy cars nowadays. Kids playing with toy cars 100 years from now. Silent noises. Grandma doesn't talk much about her youth, but money she always hands over like a drug dealer. Motorcyclist who identifies as bicyclist set cycling world record. I thought I looked nice in my sweater, but my fiancé said I looked like a retired member of the X-Men. Time to relax and play some Fortnite. 8 hours later, therapist. So where do you think your stress problem started? Me. New advertising concept would turn the night sky into ads. People would see brands instead of seeing stars when they look up. If I ever look up at the night sky and see a space billboard, I am becoming a terrorist. If you're afraid of guns, just remember that even Winnie the Pooh was armed when he heard a bump in the night. Imagine getting shot by Winnie the Pooh with a double barrel. You don't have to imagine if you're in China. Nobody, the adults in Tom and Jerry. Exit, dramatic exit. I am no longer silly. I am now completely deranged. You find a rock. You kick it all the way home. It's there the next day. In 1714, a Norwegian captain and an English captain had a 14-hour-long ship fight. Afterwards, both ships were severely damaged, and the Norwegian captain was running out of ammo. He sent an envoy to the English ship, asking if he could borrow some of their ammo. But they said no. Doctor, tell your dad I said hi. Kid, but he's dead. Doctor, I know. If we put this off, we'll eat like kings. Who would win? 1 trillion lions. 1 transforming Jello. You may be old, but are you this old? People? Men dressed and acted like men back in the day. Men back in the day. Why is Bling Bling Boy my science teacher's wallpaper? Denise, who never picked up after her dog, gets reincarnated. This is your pilot speaking. I'm working from home today. My feelings for you. How much I am able to express. I found it under my dad's bed. Teacher. Test. Things she didn't explain during the lessons. Goodness, look at those costumes. I want to run away from both of you. Hey son, I brought Mom's chicken pot pie because I know you love it. Thanks, Dad. How's the dinner party? Going good. Mom is talking to her friend about their trip to France. I know you like to stay in your room while guests are over. So just text me if you need anything, okay? I can bring you dessert later if you're still hungry. Thank you, Dad. European legends. He can pull this sword from the earth is the rightful king of Britain. Hawaiian legends. He who can move this big-ass rock will unify the islands. Breathtaking fight between 2 submarines. I think my water broke. She's fine. She just wanted to be held and carried like a princess. This spot reserved for people that twerk at babies. Thank you for not tipping. The literally too angry to die squad. How do you like my secret fishing spot? It's really cool. Not even the fish know about it. You leave the party and your wife says, "Why did you joke about my hair? You're so dead." Come on, high roll. Avoid an argument. Dragon nerds love to play houses and humans. To whoever keeps destroying this toilet, go see a doctor, if not maybe an exorcist, or poop in a field with the other buffalo. Eye exam for mothers. Stupid ducking British. You weren't even close to dropping that bomb on the dam. Wait, did you just bounce off the water? Mordecai, Rigby. I need you guys to go get some bug spray. 15 minutes later. Aye, the prisoner looks very nice, but that's not what I meant by 20 lashes. American astronauts give the Dutch Prime Minister a moon rock. Dutch decide to get it tested and turns out to petrified wood. American astronauts, you weren't supposed to do that. I swear, it's like you guys want to be found. Sounds of crush on friend of friend. Ask her out. She politely declines and says she isn't ready for a relationship. Few months pass by and she has a boyfriend despite what she says. He beats the shit out of her so badly, she almost dies and has to go to the hospital. Is it bad that I laughed? Beaten to the punch. Hold still. I have to get a photo to show you were delivered. Me trying to find my way back to my childhood. I'm sad today. I'm here. I'm sad today. It's literally my fault. And you're still continuing to play man. Family members talking shit about me. 90s kids. Only 90s kids. Will remember this. 2000s kids. Hey, I've seen this one. No one. My mom on Facebook. Gets powers at age 10. Lucy, I swear I'll slaughter every single person in this miserable planet for the pain they've put me through. Ben Tennyson. It's hero time. When you get told that only half of the Soviet troops got rifles, but it was because the other half got SMGs. When you see the waiter walking towards you with your food. Trade offer. I receive anything for you, princess. You receive big booty, unhinged, devoted, kinda goth, kinda fairy core girlfriend. Forget Rick Astley. Gen Z has a new way to rickroll. No, we ain't. How did I do it? I don't know. I guess the fight or flight mechanism kicked in and... Well, in case you haven't heard, Bob, I'm a penguin. We don't fly. Grandmas in movies. Grandmas in cartoons. Grandmas in anime. One day you will close your Nintendo DS for the last time. Shrek when he found out Fiona was also an Ogie. Now, I'm gonna show you why they call Ben 10. You are not going out wearing that, young lady. Pick up truck drivers. Drive fast like an asshole. Drive slow like an asshole. The creativity of my brain during the day. The creativity of my brain during my dreams. Ditto. You can't turn into humans, right? Behold, the cheese sphere. Minecraft. Smart people, teenagers, adults, grateful people. Yeah, you've seen me like this thousands of times. I've seen the sunset thousands of times too. When you're waiting for your new Japanese Shrek doll to make the first move, but you're shy as duck. Watch for children. Best trade I've ever made. Ah yes, the negotiator. I told her I could be anything she wanted. She told me she loved me just the way I am. Give up on me because I keep failing or draw 25. My favorite teacher. An attractive female. Septum piercing. The A in a K47 stands for Adidas. Heavy Slavic breathing. Sorry for not replying for 5 days. I was, lost in, the void. We'll just stay in bed a few more hours, have some cold pizza, open your mouth. Hey, open your... Depression. That son of a... When the goth boots arrive, but it's 9 in the morning, so you just walk around your house like... Help! Fire! Fire! Mom, I'm here. Where is the fire? In my heart. For you. Atheist YouTuber. The Romans never wrote about Jesus so clearly he was a fictional man. 12-year-old me. Wow, really? My entire worldview has changed. Roman record keeping. Lol just wrote that the previous emperor went and prostituted himself at taverns. Just in time, too. I finally finished smashing those statues of him for the new one. 3 months of dieting. 3 days of cheating. What my Apple Watch thinks I'm doing at 3 a.m. in the morning. Me listening to him talk about the things he's passionate about, even though it makes absolutely zero sense to me. Me cleaning out old storage, the box full of cables and wires. Bartender, I'll have what he's having. Hades in Greek mythology. Hades in Western movies. I made it out the swamp. Germany. Soviets losing 20,000 tanks. Call an ambulance. Soviets coming back with 40,000 more 5 months later. But not for me. Imagine fleeing and you hear "Fetch me his soul, Lucifer," and you look back and see this shit. Princess. Why we call it a red onion when it's clearly purple? Been thinking about this for a while and I'm curious. Sega when someone creates a fan-made game? Wow, that's so cool! Come work with us, Nintendo, when someone creates a fan-made game. See you in court. Nobody. Medieval churches after letting people buy their way out of hell. Your son has been expelled 109 times. Yes, but it's never been his fault. It's always the schools persecuting him for no reason. This is a baby barn owl running across grass. Barn owlets start flapping their wings at 7 weeks. He's running to vote against minority voting rights when even your mother hates you. Happy anniversary to my lovely son Geordie and his wife Kelly, who remind me of another couple. Love you both. This one sparks joy. This one does not spark joy. I'm the real raping god. I think you spelt rapping wrong there, bud. Ditto. Transform into this. The rock, the sock, same thing. 8-year-old me taking out the trash. Imaginary serial killer behind me. The person driving slower than you is a loser. The person driving faster than you is a maniac. Take us to your leader. Me? It smells like arse in here. Teacher, if you wouldn't say it in front of your grandma, don't say it here. At my grandma's house, me, it smells like arse in here. Grandma hitting Jewel. That's because I shit my pants. Now shut the duck up. What blood type are you? Typer. A picture worth 1,000 memories. I don't need a basket. Me 6 minutes later. Don't worry, nothing to be afraid of. When you wake up, you will have a brand new heart. That's it. Let the anesthetic take hold. Nurse, bring the laptop closer to the table. Turn on the volume to the max. YouTube, how to perform heart surgery. Living with physical disabilities, anxiety and crippling depression. The unconditional love and support from my mama. How sheep get away with murder. Send us a pic of your junk and get free estimate. You. Say the line, Cactus Jack. I think you get the point. Real life is not porn. Is something wrong? She pondered, shy to hear a deep, despondent sigh, beside her tossed and tousled bed. He cleared his throat and bashful said, "It's just in all the films I've seen. A session starts and in between, there's 10 positions, maybe more, with countless cries and gasps galore. In all the films, they're round and up and down with endless sound, of pleasure-filled expectant glee," he said. "Or so it seems to me." With crooked smile, she raised a hand. "Okay," she said, "I understand. The problem's this. It's not complex. This isn't porn," she said. "It's Shrek's." Me? Leaves the cap off my Play-Doh cup. The Play-Doh? When you see me versus when you get to know me? What is my purpose? You duck my Pokemon. Hell yeah! Remember, this is for children. The character designs should be safe and simple. Staff. Sure, boss. Ozzy. When people you grew up with are back. Why is your browsing history so clean? 28 incognito tabs? Not what I meant. When I wished for stacked Vaporeon, the lacrimal punctum is the small hole in your eyelids that drains your tears to your nose. It's the reason you get a runny nose after you cry because your baby daddy left you and you're a ducking loser with no ass or no tits. Hey guys, Big Bird laid an egg. Another egg. And another one. Another egg. Wow, how'd I do? An entire lap in one day. It's personal record. I have the zoomies. They honor us with the incense. Yeah, sure. Spaniards smell horrible. We need more incense. Hearing there's a radioactive forest fire outside Chernobyl. That's another one for apocalypse bingo. Honestly, my biggest fear is falling in love with someone and then finding out they have a 4chan. Like, what do you do with that? They're a psychopath in love with the deep web, and they're actually just trying to kill you. Slop, 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 slop. Well, that escalated quickly. What I put on my dating profile: behold my naked innards and heart of a hero. What they get? If I kill the villain, I will be as bad them, has literally committed genocide. I will punch you to the sun, again. When you need to know. Truth or dare? Truth. Would you eat my corpse if I died? Dare. The internet. Me. Toy Story 3 came out over a decade ago. Me. Do we look like we made our reservation online? After getting rejected from now over 200 jobs, I applied to, I can confidently say, that getting a master's was the biggest mistake I have ever made. Wow, where did you learn to kiss like that, me? My grandma taught me how to lick the mixer, right? They did a great job preserving him. The church has never done anything good in history. The Pope blessing the Pokemon franchise in 2000, Norway in the Middle Ages. Norway in the rest of history. Norway now. Stay hydrated. This is a threat. You're in her DMs. I am eating 5 corn dogs for breakfast. Dogs 300 years ago. I killed all the wolves and ate the liver of a fox that wanted to steal food from our home. Dogs now. You changed my food, and now I have diarrhea. These are the moments you had the best conversations. I wish my wife was this dirty. How society sees you. 17 and below. 18 years old. I am a grown man. I'm a big adult. I can do this. My mental illness waiting to be released like... Oh no. Grow up, young one. Soon I'll be as tall as you. Tuskegee Syphilis Study 1932. If you participate, you will get free medical treatment. Okay, 20 years later, I don't feel so good. Have some more medicine. 20 years later, 1972. Dies. Interesting. A boy and his puppy, both with homophobia. We split ways here. Caution. Jesus will erupt without warning. Have you found Jesus? Therapist. Where do your self-control issues with substances stem from? Me as a child. We have no idea how they made Greek fire. Must be myth. Do you know how to make Greek fire? Of course. I have the recipe on my fridge. Svante Pääbo secretly decoding an Egyptian mummy's DNA. Svante Pääbo finding Swedish DNA. Svante Pääbo realizing it's his own. Oh, Captain Falcon. I'm burnt but on video games. F-Zero got a new game that's an online BR. Oh shit, for real? Crayola's new markers designed to be impossible to connect end-to-end to prevent kids from making lightsabers in class. Ernie prepares to commit a hate crime. How do you explain this 4-year gap on your resume? That's when I went to Yale, that's impressive. You are hired. Thanks. I really need this job. Netflix, here's another school drama with ordinary teenagers just like you. How I see Ditto. How female Pokemon see Ditto. How male Pokemon see Ditto. How breeders see Ditto. How haters see Ditto. How blind people see Ditto. Daycare, Johto region. You gotta help me out, man. It's the last of its kind. Can we at least try breeding it? All right, bring it out back. I'm the dumbest man alive. I donate money to NPC TikTok streamers. You're clearly dumber. Admit to yourself your dream is dead. Pay $12. Domain renewal. How much for just a hug? I will pay you $5. Some random Australian police officer in 1880. Damn, it sure is a nice day. A 25-year-old outlaw wearing 45 kilos of armor steel plate armor. The Catholic Church in reality. Witches are real. They're real. For the last time, they are not real. Meanwhile, in Salem, burn them, Satan's spawn, duck tomatoes, drown them, witches. Let's hear it for Gary, who invented a roll of tape that actually had no starting edge. Mike Tyson once offered a zookeeper $10,000 to confront a gorilla. I think I just drank venom. I believe you mean poison. Oh no, He died not knowing he was wrong. Rule 34, if it exists. There's porn of it. Just let your mind piece it together, and believe me, you won't be the same afterwards. Okay, a notebook. Yeah, probably. He slid his finger gracefully down the notebook's spine, feeling every bulge of its sweaty, metal rotisserie. Its pages felt like crisp, crunchy, Shrexy paper that does a Shrexy paper things. Then, he opened the notebook, rested his small pee-pee between the pages and gently closed the notebook again. Back and forth, he induced the notebook pages with his hairy man beef. It's time to meet my dad. Childhood be like. You ask your mom yet? Nah, she's in a bad mood. Nintendo when the fans complain about Nintendo Switch Online. Nintendo the second someone posts their music on social media. Me secretly learning a foreign language at night after my wife goes to bed, so I can surprise her by talking to her in her family's native language. Korean for dummies, I love you. He killed him with an axe, dragged the corpse home and festively decorated it in his living room. Marry a girl under 100 bodies or draw 25. Me dies from a Viagra overdose. Kids at my funeral. One day, son, all of these perfectly good C adapters, which have long outlived the products they were originally designed for, will be yours. Medieval cities in cartoons. Medieval cities in reality. I saw this photo on Instagram of a house in the country. This must be what it looks like inside. I'm saving myself for a virgin trad wife. I wish I could one day marry a deranged, social schizoid. How teachers want you to leave class during a fire. Green, red is the imposter. Cyan, yes, vote him. Me, evidence. Everybody, in terms of evidence, we have no evidence. One of the biggest no-nos in British dining etiquette. What is the proper etiquette for rubbing one out under the table? When you are missing, but family members can't find your normal photo. Me opens bag of chips. Classmates. It's bedtime. Don't let me catch you reading. Hey, hey. Hey. Ha. Come on, Nintendo. Stop charging $60 for old games. Nope. Here, have a $10 calculator. I only have $1, Microsoft. Hey, King, how about 200 games? My teenager eats all the skin off the rotisserie chicken. Eat his skin as punishment. My little sister has an obsession with cutting the faces off baby dolls, stuffed animals, and putting them on other dolls. Help. Your sister is a serial killer. Boys fall for anyone who can show them a fraction of a good time. Correct, madam. Me turns on car light. Dad, turn it off. Based on all the head tilts, maybe I'd better explain this again. Fun facts with Squidward. There are Gen Z kids who are grown up and have families. They don't know the importance of a good night's sleep. NASA out here showing the photos they took of space. Dragon Ball fans be like. Goku is really out here fighting for our universe. Agatha, what's wrong? The doctor said I can't have kids. Now, food allergies aren't the end of the world. My parents arguing what school I should attend. Me, who already applied to a dojo to become the Green Ninja. We designed this tank with interlocking wheels so you can have a smooth ride whenever you go. Thanks, that will help me aim and kill so many enemy tank. Logistic officer, maintenance crew, shicey. Nobody wants to play with a smelly pussy. Modern human skull, male. Hunter-gatherer skull, male. Embrace agriculture. You can't feed yourself only by hunting nowadays, no. If you remember eating this as a kid, then you probably ate this when you were a kid. You have 3 wishes. Do the opposite of my next wish. Don't fulfill my 3rd wish. Ignore my 1st wish. Critical error. Reading my birthday card and pretending not to see the money. Ben trying to use his phone in alien form is an interesting saga. Me watching my friends flourish and becoming better versions of themselves. Yeah, sorry, that one's reserved for the Brits. I hate to be the one to tell you this, Jerry, but I think you've been ripped off. Any last wishes? I'd like to see my son for the last time. Mrs. Schmidt, you don't have a son. Oh, in that case, I want to bang Tom Selleck on a yacht. Name a more iconic duo. I'll wait. Me an intellectual? Me? I'll have the chicken breast. Hold the chicken. The Hooters waitress.